Hello everyone, my name is Emmanuel Daniel and I'm a digital marketing manager and a YouTube content creator.
You need to know this. That's a catchphrase that I use for my content on TikTok and on Instagram. And if you've been following me for a while, you will know that that's my word. You need to know this. And you can also check out my shorts to see how well I'm using that word. You need to know this. And today I want to talk about something very, very important that everyone needs to know about. The 10 key steps that you need to know while starting out on social media, maybe your business or maybe a product. And I assure you that if you follow these 10 steps successfully, you are going to build a successful business on any platform whatsoever on social media. So let's get straight into it. I've seen a lot of business owners trying to build on social media, and most of the time they get it right, but at some point I figure out that maybe they are doing the guesswork, or maybe they want to follow a template of what they've seen someone do before. But in this video, I will be giving you a clear-cut 10-step on how you can build successfully your business on social media. Now, the first thing you need to note is that we have different social media platforms, which I know you know already. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, etc. But the question is, what platform is suitable for your business? What platform are your audiences are? These are the questions that you need to know before building on any social platforms. And when I'm talking about building, one of the aspects of building on social media is the marketing part. Whether your product or your business, of course, without having marketing and sales at the back of your mind. So what is the first approach why you build on social media? Number one, define your goals. Before building on social media, you need to have a clear-cut goal, something that you are pursuing. Is it that you want to build the awareness of your product? Is it that you want to generate traffic for that product? Or is it that you want to increase sales for your product or your business? You have to have a defined goal. Or perhaps you just launched a new application. Is it that you want to generate viewers for it, visitors, or you want to increase the number of users? You have to have a clear-cut goal about what you want to do or what you are doing on social media. That's number one. Number two, you have to identify your audience. Who are your audiences? For example, you sell wristwatches, and the kind of wristwatches that you sell are mostly worn by male. So by that, you know that, okay, these my wristwatches are for males. All right. Now, between what age range? Okay. Because another thing you need to consider is the cost of your products. You know that if your product costs $5,000, you can't expect someone. I'm not trying to say that teenagers cannot afford that amount. Yes, there's a lot of teenagers out there who are making much more than that. But for you to be customer centric, you should understand that that amount is going to fall between a particular age range. Now, let's take a look at Elon Musk, the Cybertruck, for example. Elon Musk can't market that Cybertruck to just anyhow persons. He has his target audience in mind. He knows that these are the people that want to buy my product and what's using my product. Okay, so you need to know the gender, the age range. You also need to know their pain points, because before you bring out a product, you should have your audiences in mind and what solution that product is coming out there to solve. It's very, very important. Number three, choosing the right social media platform. I want you to have at the back of your mind that while defining your audience, you should know that this type of people, this nature of people, this category of people, this demographic of people can be found in these. Statistics have shown that female most likely use TikTok than male. Now, if you're selling a female product, maybe a skincare product or a particular fashion dress, you know that, wow, females are most especially seen on TikTok. What do? You have to leverage that platform to be able to market, to sell, and also to build that product, because you know that, yeah, female of this age range are mostly found on TikTok. So that's an example of you defining your audiences and it's influencing your decision on the particular social media platform that you need to build your product and your business on. LinkedIn, for example, is a platform for networking and for B2B marketing. So if your products fall between the B2B category, you know that, okay, I'm going straight up to LinkedIn to build, to market, and to grow my products. Also, another thing that influences your decision on picking the right platform is the nature of content that you want to put out. As someone that sells skincare products and fashion dresses, you know that for you to thrive on TikTok, you have to make video contents. So that also is a factor that you need to consider before choosing a social media platform. And also, you know that Instagram can also function in that light, whereby you can put out reels to also build on Instagram. So anyone that sells a skincare product and also does fashion dresses, I advise that they build on TikTok alongside being on Instagram. Number 4, develop a content strategy. While developing a content strategy, there are 4 things that you need to consider. 1, educational contents. 2, promotional contents. 3, entertaining content. 4, user-generated content. These are the 4 pillars of content that you need to consider while coming up with your content strategy. Why are these 4 things important? What you are doing on social media is that you are building. And while building, you have to take your audiences along the journey with you. So what are you doing? Number 1, an educational content. You are teaching your audiences how to make do of your product, okay? And how it can solve their problems, all right? So you make contents that will educate them on how to use your products. Number 2, promotional content. These are content that shows offers, discounts, and testimonials of people who have used your product. This is also part of your building. Number 3, entertaining content. This is a content strategy whereby you show your audiences behind the scene of the product, maybe the unboxing, the unpacking, maybe the delivery processes, or maybe how you make those products. It's a way of taking your audiences alongside your journey of building. Number 4, user-generated content, whereby you post our reviews and customers' opinion about your product and how it has been beneficial to them. These are contents that are made by your audiences, by your customers. And these 4 pillars of content, one thing that they do is to build trust and loyalty with your audiences. And this is a part of building you need to have in mind. Building on social media is not about you just growing your brand alone. One of the most important foundation and pillars that will be raised in your business while building on social media is trust and loyalty. Those 2 things will help you to thrive much more. Number 5, create a content calendar. You've defined your goals, you've identified your target audiences, you've chosen a platform, and you've worked up on your content strategy. The next thing for you to do is to create a content calendar. What is a content calendar? A content calendar is a planned document whereby you have all your content strategically arranged based on the day, the time of posting, and the pillar of content. If you want to really understand what content calendar is, and maybe you just need a picture or a view of what it looks like, check the description below. You will see a link to a free content calendar template I'm offering to you. So you can use that to start your journey while building on social media. Number 6, optimize your profile. It covers your cover image, your profile picture, your bio. Use a clear cover image and a clear profile picture. Write a compelling bio with a call to action. Make sure your contact detail is there so I can be able to be reached, and also your website links. While you follow me on this journey where I build on YouTube, I'll be teaching you much more on how to do these things personally. Number 7 thing that you need to know about while building on social media is engaging with your audiences. Number 3 point says choose the right platform. Number 4 says develop a content strategy. Of course, these 2 things are done while considering your audiences, and you are creating those content because of them. Okay, so one of the main reasons why you create content is not just for you to build alone, it's for you to engage your audience. And that's the most important part of building on social media. And engaging your audiences is very, very important. Respond to comments, like, share, react to every content out there. And also you do the same to your target audience's content. Why? You are trying to show them that you care about what they put out there. And also you are trying to build trust and loyalty with them. So that way you can attract them to what you do. Number 8 point is leveraging partnership. While you build, while you grow, it's advisable you also leverage partnership. For example, a friend of mine reached out to me a few years back. He was like, wow, I know you do this digital marketing and I'm a graphic designer. Regardless, we are building on this platform together. How about we do a collaboration whereby we talk about ourselves, I post you on my platform and tag you, then you accept the tag collaboration on Instagram so that we can both have the same content on our platform. I also did someone like that too on LinkedIn, where a friend reached out to me and said, okay, how about we do a collaboration post where we talk about the 5 major tools social media managers need to know about in 2025. I will make that content, I will push it out, and it helped our visibility on both sides. So it's very important for you to leverage partnership while you're building on social media. 9 is run social media ads. Very important. And before you jump into running social media ads, you must have done from step 1 to step 8 of these procedures. Because I see a lot of small business owners out there, they launch on social media today. Most of them don't post content. They just have this particular one that, okay, I want to run social media ads. Most of them just post a film. Building on social media is not about posting content. It's about creating an atmosphere whereby you can interact with your audience. And this is what is called organic marketing, or building on social media organically, whereby you put out content there, a well-strategized content. Of course, you must have gone through point 1 to point 8 of these steps. You engage your audiences, with your content, and engage on their own posts so that you can build loyalty and trust. All right. And while you see your reach increasing, while you see your likes increasing, while you see your views increasing, then this qualifies you to move into step 9 of building on social media, running social media ads. So there are 3 things you need to consider while running social media ads. While running your social media ads, in case you want to run it by yourself or you want to hire an expert, these are 3 procedures for you to run while building on social media. A lot of people run social media ad for just the particular objective once in a long time, or they run it concurrently with just one objective: I want to make sales. And of the truth, social media ad don't really work like that if you have not done these 3 things. It's more or less like you opening a physical store and you want to bring people to buy from you immediately. No. What do you do? You first of all run an awareness ad to make people know that you are on this platform, to make your audiences know that you are around. Number 3, you have to run an advert showcasing the product that you sell. Number 2, you have to run an ad showcasing the product that you sell. Number 3, then you run an ad for a particular product or an offer of some certain products. While you follow me on the journey on YouTube, I will teach you how to run social media ad campaigns with these procedures for your businesses on how you can grow on social media. Then the last one, number 10. If you have followed me down to this step, I would love you to like, subscribe, and also share this video with someone you know that you are building your businesses or your brand alongside with on social media, so that they too can learn and also grow. Number 10, tracking your performance and adjusting your strategy. At some point, while you engage on social media, you put out your content and all, and also engage, you need to track the performances of every of your content and your page at large. Why? Because it's more or less like you always showing up to a friend's house, and at some point, he gets bored of you coming around. But what if you go to his house today with food, he's happy, and you go consistently, you'll be like, wow, I'm getting bored of you bringing food here. Later on, you come along with a food and a PS5 to his house. You'll be like, wow, come in. So what have you done? You've seen that, okay, coming to his house over time, he's getting bored of my food. How about I come with something interesting? This is why you need to track the performance of your content on social media, so that you can know what your audiences are beginning to like. You can bring it in together with your initial content. For example, lately, people have been inculcating meme marketing into their content strategy, whereby they push out memes that talks about things around their product, whereby they can make their users excited and keep them on their page. They make some little funny videos to make their users excited and keep them on their page. So these are the things you need to consider. Is this content going well? Okay, why has this one stopped? Why is it not yielding as much as it should? I used this type of content 3 weeks ago. Why is it that it's not yielding today? So these are the things you need to know, and rework those content if you need to. You can as well repurpose them. You have a written content, you can make it to a carousel. You have a carousel, you can make it into a video. Why? The main goal is to engage your audiences, keep them alive with you, not making them bored, and also building on social media. I hope you found this 10-step helpful. If you find them helpful, I would love you to click the like button, subscribe, and also share this content with your friends. See you on the next one.